Skinner was a very special person. He saved my life. He liked me just the way I was. I am bipolar, and for years they didn't know what to do for us, so there were ups and downs. I was kind of a handful. I would ask, why do you stay married to me? And his answer was, I married you to save the rest of the men in the world. New pets or kids would be at the house, and he would come in from work, look around, and ask where I found the new ones. He always accepted them into the family, even the pet skunk. His name was Peppy, by the way. Peppy the Pew. He taught me I could be independent, and we didn't always agree on things, but he allowed me to be myself and to have my own opinions. He was a hard worker, but always had time for his wife and his family. He respected my ideas and allowed me to be myself without criticism or trying to change me. One of the greatest gifts Tom ever gave to me was the support and confidence to travel across the country in a motorhome and to have my own opinion about politics and God. His last winter was very hard on him. His arthritis was more painful and his memory was getting worse. He left this world in his sleep, and I could not have asked for more than that for him.
Thank you.
And I was racking my brain. I had the privilege of spending a lot of time with Pop, and we grew up with him when they lived in Oregon, and then again when they moved out here to Idaho. I have lots of fun Easter memories. We do Easter egg hunts, and I can remember, Pop always had something fun and smart to say. And then I got to know Pop a lot better as I went to school out here at BYU, Idaho. My husband and I lived here the first 3 years that we were married, and we made it a good experience. We came out about every week and would just try to find ways that we could help out or visit. We knew that they were old and lonely, so we figured it was the least we could do. And I know. I'll get there someday. But one thing I thought was really interesting, I would try to talk to Pop. Pop was he was so smart. He always had things to say, but he was very, how's it going? The weather's great. He'd chime in when it was something that was funny that he could say, and my husband would just start talking to him, and Pop would just go on and on and on and on and on and talk to Court. And so I always thought that was really interesting. And my husband, Court, always wanted to make sure that Pop knew that he cared about him, and he grew up not really having a grandpa. In just the last couple weeks, we were talking about him, and we were able to have an experience in the hospital, and he just shared that Pop was the grandpa that he never had, and so it was really nice to be able to hear the impact that he had even on someone that came into the family. And I feel really fortunate that we were able to come and to get to know him. And I do remember I had one time where I think my mom and family went to the coast, and Pop stayed at the house with the animals, and I would just come over and kind of check on him. He didn't, well, I hope he didn't know I was checking on him. I was just, that was my job, but we got to talk, and I learned a lot about the things that he loved in his later life, which were things like genealogy, and he loved serving people, and he talked to me about how much he learned about loving the animals, and that he didn't always feel that way, but that he learned that they gave him purpose, and that he was needed, and he was able to, care for them. And he said that was something that he felt was really important, that people needed to find a way to continue to give back and to give back to the world and to take care of others. And we talked about his time in the service, in the military, and he talked about, finding Bama and falling in love, and it was just a really neat experience. It was probably the most I ever got to talk to Pop and have a conversation with him. But the thing I think I love the most and remember the most about Pop is just that he was always there. And I don't think it's changing. I think he will always be there. And he's very aware of others. And I'm just grateful that I had the chance to get to know such a wonderful man and to have the memories that I have. And hope you guys had the same experience.